Hey guys, Jem again, and I am about to show you the gang. If I could get this box, it's a very, very shiny box, hard to get on camera.
I'll try and do this, and you can describe what I'm doing.
The gang is by Kosmos. It's basically poker on steroids. So we have all these different modifiers, and we get to sort of do a gambling with the chips thing, but it's really cute once we get into it. So let's get into it. And again, you have McGann over here.
Bagel down here.
And Shin up here. We do all have these little hand-ranking cards and gameplay cards to help us figure out how exactly we're going to play. This is a game of matching cards, so you want things like pairs, 2 of a kind, 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, sets of pairs like 2 pair or 3 and 2, which would be a full house. We're going to start out with the usual poker. I'm going to deal 2 cards to each player.
What does this mean?
Well, this is how we're going to perform our heist. We need to determine who is going to be the strongest and weakest links here. We have 3 alarms here and 3 open vaults here. We will win the game if we can get 3 total open vaults, but we'll lose the game if we get 3 total alarms. So we could do this in as few as 3 rounds. It might take as many as 5. So, based solely on the cards in your hand, don't show anybody, depending on how they're suited, on how high of value they are, if they are in a straight, if they are a pair of jacks, something like that. We want you to determine, in your opinion, how strong you feel your hand is.
Is one weakest or strongest for this
one? In this case, will be weakest.
That's me.
I think.
Okay.
And if I remember right, there is something where if I'm looking at my hand and go, no, my hand's great, I can forcibly trade with you, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so...
I mean, I believe we have to agree, but it has to be one of those like, oh, no, I've got this. Now, the thing is, you can't talk about the cards in your hand, obviously. So now that is round 1, now as things go in traditional Texas Hold'em, we will have the flop. So, Queen of Spades, 3 of Clubs, 7 of Hearts. So based solely on what has now come out, do you feel your hand is stronger or weaker than it was? Try to... Interesting. Okay, next round obviously is the turn. Oh, pair of 7s on the board. That's very interesting.
Okay, we do it again?
Mm-hmm.
Still not feeling it.
This is not appropriate for me.
Okay, then...
Okay.
Oh, we've got candy corn colors.
And the river.
I love candy corn. Oh,
Okay.
hey, look at that.
Yeah, I'm still down here.
I'm not confident in what you're saying, but based on the red chip, we have determined that, in our opinion, based on what we're seeing in our own personal hands, Miggs believes that she has the weakest hand. I think I'm probably in the middle. I'm very uncertain of that, but you seemed very confident that you've got the strongest hand.
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, well, let's find out. Miggs, since you think you're weakest...
I got a king and a 9, which I feel like is nothing.
No, that is king high. With my jack high, or queen high, I should say, I was very close to the flush, but did not acquire it. I've got nothing.
I've got a queen and a 4, both things shown here.
Which means that
You got
Bagel
2
has
pairs.
2 pair. However...
Actually, 3 pair, because, right?
You can't have 6 cards.
Oh.
It's out of 5 cards. Okay, but unfortunately, since you were higher than me and you had yourself at the lowest, we have tripped 1 alarm.
What?
We have to go in order. She has to have the weakest, since she had the 1 star. I had to have the next, and you were very right. You definitely had the strongest hand here. So, that is 1 round. If we bork this up, we may only have 2 more, but if we do good, we might do this in 3.
And now we reset the chips?
Correct. If you would, please. 1 to each. 2 to each. Okay. Based solely on what's in my hand. Flop. 10, 9, 6. 2 spades, 1 heart.
Okay. I'm not perfectly confident.
It's okay.
Remind me, what are these for?
These are losses, these are wins.
Okay.
Oh, another 10 out there. I, however, am losing faith.
Oh, my God. Hey.
You know what? I don't feel great, but we'll see. We'll see.
Okay, and the river. Oh, well, isn't that interesting?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm here.
Okay, so since I declare myself to have the lowest, with my 5-4, I believe I am playing the actual table, so yeah.
I have a 9 and an 8.
So with the 9, you pair with this 9, that means you actually have a full house. So 9s and 10s.
Oh.
What does that mean?
I have a jack high, or what is it? Jester high? What is it called?
It is a jack.
Okay, jack high and a 2 that's worthless.
Yeah, but if she didn't have that 9, then that would have been the right call. You would have had your 3 10s, the 9, and the jack.
So our reds are not in the right order again, correct?
Correct.
I don't know anything anymore.
1, 2 to each of us.
Okay.
Oh me, oh my.
You know what? I'm going right there in the middle.
I think I'm taking strong so far. Okay. Ooh, Ace of Hearts.
Oh.
9 of Hearts.
Oh.
King of Clubs.
Yeah, that feels right.
8 of Diamonds.
Sure.
And, oh, Ace of Spades.
Yeah, I feel very strongly I belong here.
You better be right.
I might be.
You're not confident enough.
Did you see
So
that?
let's see what happens.
He
Okay.
manhandled my coin.
I got the jack high.
Okay, so you have a pair of 9s. So you got 2 pair. Ace, ace, 9, 9, and the king. The jack is irrelevant.
Okay.
I got a 7 and an
Oh,
ace.
I was going to say, that's 3 of a kind.
You better be able to beat it.
It's about to be a very short round.
Nope, because I've got my king and a 4, so I've only got 2 pair.
You had to just take that chip, didn't you?
I had to take that chip.
Did that just lose us the game?
That just lost us the game.
Because of your arrogance?
Because of my
Because you
arrogance.
stole from a bagel.
Because I stole from my daughter. We have lost. We lost
Okay,
in spectacular fashion.
Since we didn't get to do that, so there are the reward cards and what they look like.
And the modifier cards would have made these even more complicated. So, if you happen to have a group of friends that is very good at playing poker and understands the rules far better than we do, there are cards that you can put on here that give additional security requirements as well as additional benefits to the players. And these are the specialist cards.
Oh, they
Which
look
are like
cool.
muscle. One of you gains the following ability. Your hand beats every other hand of the same rank. Hacker. One of you draws 1 extra pocket card from the deck, then places one of your pocket cards face down on the discard pile. Wait, were we supposed to be playing with discard piles?
Well, discard piles, I believe, are going to be for these cards.
Oh, okay.
And, of course, you've got additional security measures that you have to overcome.
Security cameras. Immediately after dealing pocket cards, each of you receives 1 additional pocket card. You each play 3 pocket cards. Or ventilation shaft. Immediately after dealing pocket cards, flip the highest value chips for rounds 1, 2, and 3 to the dark side. These chips cannot change owners after they have been taken from the center of the table. Okay, so that's what it was. That's why there is a dark side of these. That means that you cannot trade these out. And I'm not sure, were we supposed to flip those if we traded them at all?
Well, I didn't trade. I just got stolen from.
But the way we played it is the very basic way to play it as a beginner, and as you get more comfortable with it, you can add in these modifier cards that will make it more spicy. So it just depends, are you playing with somebody who's more of a poker fan or more of a card game, board game fan? Again, this has been called The Gang from Kosmos. We'll have a link in the description for how you can get a copy for yourself.
And it's so shiny.
So shiny. It's so pretty in person, but it's so hard to get on camera. Other than that, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. All that good stuff is free for you, but it really helps us out, just like all these chips would in a poker game. And remember, friends,
The family that plays together stays together. Thanks, everyone. Good night.
If you had fun watching today's video, don't forget to subscribe so that you can see more, and let us know in the comments what other videos you might want to see in the future. Also, don't forget to check out our other channel, The Fangirl, where we talk about all kinds of movies, TV shows, and even books and comics. But viewer discretion is advised. See you next time, Fanily members!